DC Beer Week has begun, and we're celebrating with a local brew from Maryland. Here with more is Trio Grill and Open Road Grill, and Ice House's Flying Dog Tap Takeover are the managers of the restaurants, Jason Osborne and Sherry Holt, as well as Nate Eckert from Flying Dog Brewery. Welcome to you guys, and thank you for bringing me the perfect kind of snack for before noon.
Yeah, everybody likes that.
We're talking about restaurants and also booze, which is my favorite topics. That's my wheelhouse. So let's first start with the restaurants. What's different about your restaurant than Sherry's?
So Trio is kind of the classic American restaurant. Steaks, great seafood. You know, we all try to use all local products with different, between the seafood, between the vegetables, and everything we do is we try to do as local as we can, even right down to the spirits we use, the beer and the spirits.
Sherry, what about you?
Open Road is more of a casual grill. We have 24 beers on tap, fantastic burgers, wings, but you can also get great steaks and ribs, fantastic outdoor patio.
Nice.
Just a great place to spend an afternoon.
And a great place to spend the entire week because of this beer week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nate, tell me about Flying Dog and your offerings that you've brought us. You have some very cool looking and I'm sure tasting items.
Yeah, so Flying Dog, we're based out of Frederick, Maryland. We're actually in our 24th year, and we decided for DC Beer Week to actually launch a brand new beer, which is our Brewhouse Rarity Lemongrass Rice Ale, as well as feature our Dead Rise, which is an Old Bay Summer Ale.
Fun.
Yeah.
Very Maryland.
It is actually, I will say, the most Maryland beer ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you bring
if I
me
can be
some
that bold.
Can I taste it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I ask as if I didn't notice that you had already poured some. So it's going to taste very, oh good, we all get to drink. Do we get to say cheers to DC Beer Week?
Yeah,
okay. So what am I going to, I'm going to taste Old Bay and crab and beer.
Yeah,
all in one
you'll
place.
taste like you were, it'll remind you of eating crabs at the beach. So you will get the Old Bay towards the finish, but still just a really well-balanced, nice, light, crisp summer ale.
What would I order at your place to go with this?
Oh, well, we have some terrific appetizers, probably our calamari or, something seafood.
Oh, calamari, yeah. Seafoody.
Yes.
Jason, do you have an item that perfectly matches with the Old Bay?
I'd say something from our raw bar. We do great, steamed shrimp. We got great oysters, clams. I mean, anything
Why didn't
from
you
the raw
bring me
bar.
that? Why didn't you bring me that?
I think I have it in the...
Oh, you have it in the back. Okay, well, you brought me something even better. You brought me moonshine.
I did.
Now, everybody always asks, moonshine, am I going to go blind if I try this? Or is this sort of like moonshine for this century?
If you drank this whole bottle, you might go
okay.
But I think for the amount we're going to have today, you'll be okay.
Okay. Well, as you're pouring, what is the takeover? What does this actually mean?
So, as part of DC Beer Week, we wanted to feature a local brewery. We already have a number of Flying Dog drafts that we pour, but we just really believe in their concept and the beers that they brew. So we wanted to bring them and feature them in our restaurant.
Excellent. And so this is one of the features. So it's made in this little cask.
Yeah.
It
So what we do
ages
is
in
we
that?
age it in the barrel. So this one, I've rebottled it since I aged it.
Okay.
This one has about 7 weeks of age on it, and that just really kind of rounds out the cocktail, makes it smoother and really much more drinkable.
You're doing a lot of stirring. Does it really need to be stirred this much?
You just want to take
because I would just put it right into the glass and then.
Well, you can. But this is going to kind of bring some of the more nuanced flavors will come out by chilling it a little bit like this. So.
Sherry, do you guys also offer this cocktail, or is this just at?
This is just at Trio's.
Okay.
It's a Trio specialty.
Okay. Oh, so I feel like you should have also brought me a specialty. That may or may not make me go blind. Okay, I'm excited to try this. Now, when I come this week, I mean, DC Beer Week should happen sort of all year long. It seems we have so many great offerings. What else can folks enjoy at the restaurants?
Well, so in Trio in particular has a number of beautiful lounge areas. They have a cigar lounge and also another outdoor patio where you can sit and enjoy, some of Jason's cocktails or, some of our raw bar options. But we also have a beautiful private dining room where you can host parties.
And the cigar bar is the only cigar bar in Merrifield, so that's the place to go if you live in that area.
Absolutely.
Okay, so cigars and this, does this go with?
Perfect.
Okay.
So this is kind of a spin on a Manhattan, basically. It's got the moonshine we used in place of, say, a rye. It's got a little sweet vermouth, a little Luxardo maraschino, and then a little bit of chartreuse to kind of give it.
And then a little bit of garnish?
And those are Luxardo maraschino cherries, or Amarena cherries from Italy.
Wow. But you know, it's not really. I think of moonshine and whiskeys as very masculine. This is a nice cocktail.
It's supremely drinkable.
Well, I can't keep sipping this, otherwise I'll just fall off of this chair. Nate, tell me more about the lemongrass before we head out.
The lemongrass, it's actually our latest brewhouse rarity, which are very small batch, one-time release beers, and we're actually doing the launch of this beer in DC at the event tomorrow.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Give it to me as we head on out.
Absolutely.
And I want to bring a special attention to the artwork on all of your boxes. Are great too.
Yes, we're super fortunate. We actually have a relationship with the infamous Ralph Steadman, and he actually does original artwork for all of our
Thank you so much, guys.
beers.
Tomorrow's the time to go. Check them out for the Tap Takeover. Thanks, guys, so much. And thanks for making my afternoon just going to fly by now. More Let's Talk Live's coming up. Stick with us right here.